Howdy, folks, and welcome back to Ahsoka. We're at episode 4, part 4 at this point, no title. I've been enjoying Ahsoka. I really have. I think my only complaint has been that the pacing's a little slow. That said, it's still very enjoyable. I haven't been annoyed by any of it or anything like that, so I'm looking forward to this part as well. Hopefully, the first two are a lot of setup and a lot of exposition for people who aren't really familiar with Rebels and Ahsoka, perhaps. But it was still entertaining for those of us who were. And then this last one was really them getting out there to figure out what they were doing and landing on the planet. So hopefully this one will be progressing the story a little bit more, and that's fine. Looking forward to that. I don't really have any expectations anymore. I at first I thought, well, we might see some other Rebels cast. I don't even think we're going to see Zeb, honestly. I think he was just they established in The Mandalorian Season 3 that he is out on the Outer Rim working for the New Republic. I don't think there'd really be much of a reason for him to join unless Hera recruits him. Hera being a general and, part of the New Republic, and even though she'd be doing it probably against orders, but recruits him and then heads out with a little squad or a group on a ship or something on her own ship to help him out. Maybe that way you can get Zeb into here, but I don't know. I'm not necessarily expecting him. Not expecting any other Mandalorians, even though the credits said that they're the Trek takes them by Mandalore. I mean, we might get an appearance by Bo-Katan, maybe, but I'm not really expecting anything, honestly. I think it's going to be just the Rebels crew. And I'm not even necessarily sure by the end of the series or season that we're going to get any kind of resolution on the Thrawn thing. I think it's going to kind of end almost in a cliffhanger because, as we've said before, he's setting up the movie where he wants everybody to deal with, I think, the Thrawn threat. The Thrawn's attempt to reclaim or re-energize the Empire. I think that's the basis of the movie he's going to do. So they can't really even resolve that. So my expectations are kind of low right now about what we're going to have. So the good news about that is I'm not going to be disappointed, I don't think. So I hope the pacing improves a little bit, but let's get going. Let's see what we got. Skipping the recap. Yeah, I think they're changing the colors all the time on those intro characters. Very cool that he's repairing stuff underneath there. That's a cool shot. Of course, the sparks. If your electrical wiring is sparking that much, you're doing something wrong. But anyway. And also, why is she trying to contact them on the radio? Because wouldn't that give their location away? Yeah, what is the difficult choice? Oh boy. Ahsoka's saying if they can't make the trip, that they have to prevent anybody from doing it, which means Ezra's lost, and Sabine's not liking that.
As heir to the Empire.
Okay, they can knock off the title of the book series or whatever, Heir to the Empire. They've already said it like twice, and now they're saying it again. You don't need to keep saying that, Ahsoka. Thrawn's return is good enough. Yang's got some news here. What's going on? Well, I thought those things on his back last episode were things he stowed away, but looks like they're always there. Okay. Those extra arms. Don't let anything happen to Yang. Come on. She said be careful out here. She senses something dangerous, but don't let him be hurt. He's too old. Uh-oh. Is that an HK droid, or is that our masked friend? HK droid.
Is that a note of fear in your voice?
Experience.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he just knows. Jedi, especially of her caliber, they can be trouble. They can be a problem. Fallen Jedi. Okay, well, that's going to be our big bad guy here. Balin? By the way, I heard last week people were saying in their reaction that this episode was supposed to be longer. It's not. I'm looking. It's 34 minutes with credits. Still just a 30-minute episode or less. I mean, it's a little bit longer if you count commercial time than the Rebels episode, so it's still pretty decent, but everybody wants longer episodes, right? Oh man, don't shoot Hu Yang so that he won't warn them. Please, come on. Oh, at least she's armored up. Relax. Energy cap or whatever they want to call it. Babylon 5, we'd call that a cap. Like ammunition, right? Come on. Don't hurt him. Please be as bad a shot, guys, these guys, as stormtroopers are, and miss several times. Oh. HK came in. Oh, he can fight. Come on, who ain't kick his butt? Oh, he did that on purpose. I think he reached back with one of his arms and took the power out on purpose just to get their attention so they'd come out.
Daft droid made it worse.
He wouldn't.
Yeah, Ahsoka picked up on it. Good. Good Mandalorian fighting. I loved it.
Stay together.
Yeah.
Always did better that way. Thank me.
Where is Sabine's jetpack? She's always had a jetpack. Well, not always. She got it during Rebels. She picked one up. But she had it for quite a long time. Why did she get rid of it? All right, are we going to get anything of Hera? Oh, well, she's here with Jason. Anything of her trying to figure out some way to go help him? So is she in Ghost proper now? She taking the X-Wings with her?
Thanks for joining the party, Carson.
Yeah, he's there. But Carson was with Zeb. Was Zeb going to be here too?
Mark.
Nice.
I lost that a long time ago.
Yeah, Fallen Jedi. There's the title right there. Oh, is this the You Have No Power scene? I think the reason I was in my head, I'm always like, well, she took down that one Inquisitor who had a double-edged sword, double-bladed sword. Took him down without even a sword in Tales of the Jedi. But that guy was really arrogant too. You know, like really full of himself, really thought he was better than everybody else, including Ahsoka. She was able to use that to her advantage. This guy doesn't seem, whoever this is, doesn't seem as arrogant. To him, you know, he respects her as a fighter. He's not looking down on her like that other guy did, you know. So she doesn't have that leverage that she had on Tales of the Jedi, I guess. That's the way I'm looking at it. Sabine, you're getting way too far away. Hu Yang said, don't split up, and you just split up. Come on, you're a Mandalorian. You got weapons that defeat Jedi. Come on. Oh, this is from the trailer. Spinning that cigarette. A lot of reactors are like, at one point, they got a helicopter with that thing, right? That's a Rebels thing. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Is this mysterious ex-Inquisitor dead? What? What was he? I don't think Baylan likes being a little lapdog. It's Ahsoka versus Baylan now. He knows she's there. Oh, he's one of those guys. I would almost say a Thanos kind of guy, but Thanos is more destroy half and everybody will be better off. Same sort of mentality, I guess. She's got something up her sleeve. She's trying to distract him or something. It's not just a straight up fight, right? Or is it? This is what we mean by pacing being really drawn out in this show. In any other Star Wars movie or anything else, the fighting would have started already. Oh, she got the map between the two of them. She is doing something. She is planning something here that isn't just a straight up fight. Okay, you gotta do something. Just destroy that equipment, Ahsoka. You can grab the map, but you just destroy that equipment, it can't transmit the coordinates up to him. Come on, Sabine, don't let your anger get the best of you. You heard what Hu Yang said. And you know what Ahsoka's taught you. Don't get angry. Did she flinch because she thought it might have been a force push or something, but it really was nothing? Or was there actually a tiny bit of force usage there? I think she just flinched. Ah, she's a Mandalorian. But they got the coordinates, didn't they? Get your helmet. No, they did stop it. Cool. You burned her hand. Wow. That makes Ahsoka think that Sabine's dead, but she's not. Ooh, crack her skull open. She doesn't want to. That means no Ezra.
Step away from her!
Shoot him. You wasted your chance. Now he's just going to deflect every shot. You should have shot him when she had him pinned there. People were speculating that Sabine might be tempted to turn to the dark side. Is that what's happening here?
Your family died on Mandalore.
Did they, though? Did they? Would her mother mayhaps be in some armor, working at a forge?
Willingly,
Being tempted.
I give you my wit.
Do it. Destroy it. Come on, Sabine. Do the right thing. Dang it. Dang it.
Shin, release her.
Attack that ring. Oh, he destroyed it. You did the wrong thing, Sabine. Oh, you're a prisoner. You're cuffed, so you know you did the wrong thing. Would Ezra have wanted you to give them that map and reignite the Empire? Come on, Sabine. What would Ezra have wanted? Well, they launched something. Oh, that's the shuttle. Shin has her pet dog. Sabine?
Hera!
So why, Sabine? Why give them that information? You can think it in your head. You don't have to say it out loud. Hera and your guys, why aren't you shooting? Why don't you start shooting now? Oh, no. Just lost 2 of them. 3 of them. Ahsoka's alive. I mean, obviously she didn't die, right? Series OD over. But clearly she survived. That was weird. Where is she? Is she in the world between worlds? She is. Oh my god, she is. How did she... Did somebody pull her in, or did she just somehow force her way in? Doesn't look like there's anybody there. Did the owl have something to do with it? Oh no. Is it Anakin?
I didn't expect to see you so soon.
We get Anakin. Little de-aged, but that's appropriate. Did he pull her out? Well, yeah, he's not Vader. Come on. He got better. He got better. His son made him better. No. After credit scene. Oh, okay. That's a pretty cool ending. Some frustrating stuff with Sabine. I mean, she never... I don't know why Ahsoka didn't ask her that question when she was telling her they might have to destroy it. It's like, what would you think Ezra would want? Ezra wouldn't want the Empire to come back. He wouldn't want that. He would want them to destroy it if that was the only course of action. She should have mentioned something about that, because that would have made her start thinking about what Ezra would want, and I don't think she was. I think she was only thinking about saving Ezra, which is why she did the stupid thing she did. But now she's a prisoner. Now, Balin gave his word, so he's not going to hurt her. He said he gave his word she would not be harmed, so she's not going to get killed. I mean, he stopped Shin from hurting her. But she's definitely not going to be free, at least not right away. She'll make her way out, but she didn't have her helmet with her. She had her lightsaber, but they probably captured that as well. Shin took one of her guns. She had 2, but I don't know what the other one is. Anyway, so she's not in great shape. She doesn't have a lot of stuff with her. And she's on her way right now to another galaxy, along with the bad guys, so to speak. Although Balin's trying to make the argument that he's not really a bad guy, that he's just trying to restore order because there's too much chaos or something. I don't know. He's doing the whole Thanos thing. All the people I didn't know, as I said in the beginning, watching the series, people were speculating that Inquisitor might be Ezra and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I don't think it's Ezra. I don't know who it is. People were talking about this character who was Darth Vader's apprentice. It might be him, and I'm like, well, I don't know anything about him, so I don't have any opinion. And then it turns out he's nothing, or he was some kind of. Did he turn into a Force ghost? What was that thing that came out of him? Was the reason he was in this encased suit because he wasn't a humanoid at all? I don't know. What was he? It seemed like green stuff too, right? That's Night Sister stuff. That's witch stuff. Green Force juju is Night Sister stuff, right? So was he a golem that she created? I mean, that's a possibility, right? He was a Force golem that she empowered to help in the fight. I don't know. But it's going to be interesting to think about that and hear other people talking about it and what their theories are and what their speculation is. So we were wondering how we knew that we would get an Anakin appearance. Hayden Christensen. Is his last name Christensen? Hayden. All of a sudden, I'm doubting myself. That he was casted. He was going to be in the show. People were saying it was going to be a Force ghost appearance. It is kind of. Was it going to be flashbacks? I thought it might have been a Force ghost myself. I didn't say anything about that, but I kind of thought it might have been. Although I didn't expect world between worlds sort of thing. And he's in ghost form here, right? I don't think this is a living Anakin from before he became Darth Vader. He's a Force ghost in the world between worlds, and it looks like he pulled her out, and he saved her. But he said, I didn't expect to see you this soon or something, so maybe she made her own way in. And he just knew she was there and went there to see her or something. I'm going to love hearing their conversation next episode, that's for sure. We got a little bit of Jason with some definite Force sensitivity. We figured he would have it, given his father. But the whole, I get a bad feeling. I expected Hera to, when she looked at him like that, to say "me too" or something like that, but for a different reason. But that was cool. We lost, unfortunately, 3 "quote unquote" red shirt X-wing pilots because we're down to 2. We had 5 following her, and now we only have the 2. Carson, and I didn't see who the other one was. That was with him that survived. No Zeb so far. They don't have a map. The only way they're going to get to the other end of the galaxy is the world between worlds. That's the only way. And the only one who can do that right now is Ahsoka. Right? I imagine the world between worlds has a way of getting to this other galaxy, right? I think it could go anywhere. So that's really their only recourse. They don't have a map. They can't track it. They can't make the jump themselves. They're stuck. So Hera, Jason, Chopper, Carson, the other X-wing pilot, Huyang are stuck. They're not going to be helping out, I imagine, in the rest of this show because they can't. They can't get to where the fight is. There's no physical way they can get to where the fight is unless somehow Ahsoka were to open up the world between worlds and take them with her, I guess. But I have a feeling it might just be Ahsoka and Sabine fighting them alone, though, in the last couple of episodes of this show. But that was a really cool ending. It was a really cool ending. Very exciting. Some cool fights, a lot of cool fights. I love the trick that Sabine did, putting her hand up and making Shin flinch. Like, oh, you have no power. And then she just puts her wrist down and fires her darts, her Mando darts at her and knocks away her lightsaber. I thought it was just brilliant. That's why Mandalorians can fight Jedi. They have tricks like that. Really cool fight. Shin was pissed that Sabine got the better of her, and really wanted to choke her out until Balin told her to stop. So, all right, I liked it. Pacing was still a little slow in the beginning, but it got better by the end. It seemed to be pretty well paced in the last third half of the episode, so I'm happy with that. Hopefully the rest of it's going to be just as good, but I doubt it. I imagine next episode's going to be pretty slow with the discussion between Ahsoka and Anakin, but that's fine, right? Everybody's looking forward to that, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let me know what you thought in the comments, and what do you think about, I forget his name, but that Inquisitor guy and what he is. It was green, right? That's Night Sister stuff. I'm thinking Force Golem, that she created him. That he was a magically empowered fighter, that he wasn't really a person at all. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.